Welcome to part 7, the last and final part of the Wikipedia list of film accidents during filming of movies and TVs. Part 7, last part, here we go. Dangerous Flights from 2013. On February 24th, 2013, cameraman, director John Driftmeyer and conservationist Dr. Anthony King were killed in a plane crash in Kenya. Driftmeyer was shooting footage for the documentary when the plane, an Aeropract A-22L ultralight, crashed into the east face of Mount Kenya. Although a preliminary report has been published thus far, it is believed that a large downdraft forced the ultralight into an unrecoverable descent into the mountain. Driftmeyer and King were the only occupants. Fast and Furious 6 from 2013. Paul Walker sustained a torn ACL while performing a stunt requiring surgery while the production team filmed around his scenes until his recovery. G.I. Joe Retaliation from 2013. A crew member was killed while dismantling a set in New Orleans, Louisiana. When the scissor lift he was on tipped over, causing him to fall to his death. Iron Man 3. Robert Downing Jr. injured his ankle while performing a stunt in Wilmington, North Carolina, delaying filming for a month and a half. Kick-Ass 2 from 2013. Chloe Grace Moretz's stunt double was thrown into a wall by Mother Russia, and she cracked her head open. The Lone Ranger from 2013. While filming a horseback riding scene, the saddle on Johnny Depp's horse suddenly came loose, causing Depp to fall off and nearly got trampled by the horse. Depp walked away with some cuts on his chest. Oh my God. Now You See Me from 2013. While filming the water chamber escape scene, Isla Fisher nearly drowned when she had difficulty unlocking her shackles and was stuck in the chamber for less than 3 minutes. Oh my gosh. Shootout at Wadala from 2013. Anil Kapoor accidentally shot a blank at John Abraham from a distance of 1.5 meters, grazing Abraham's right side of his neck. Thor, The Dark World from 2013. Jamie Alexander suffered severe injuries when he slipped off a metal staircase during a rainy morning on the set. The fall caused her to slip a disc in her thoracic spine and chip 11 of her vertebrae, as well as dislocate her left shoulder and tore a rhomboid on her right side. The injuries took her out of filming for a month. For only a month? That's terrible. Untitled Discovery Channel military reality series from 2013. Cameraman Darren Rydstrom and 2 others were killed in a helicopter crash while filming the series in northern Los Angeles. Falling Skies from 2014. Security guard Amrik Singh Gill was crushed by a runaway truck as the crew prepared for the next day's shooting in Robert Burnaby Park, Burnaby, Canada. Fury from 2014. During filming in Oxfordshire, a stuntman was accidentally stabbed in the shoulder by a bayonet during rehearsals. Gun Day from 2014. While filming a dance scene, Ravir Singh fell off a platform and landed face first, gashing his cheek. The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1 from 2014. While filming the scene where Jennifer Lawrence's character, Katniss Everdeen, leads a rebellion against the Capitol through a tunnel filled with smoke, a malfunctioning fog machine emitted too much smoke, causing her to collapse and cough heavily from the fumes. Midnight Rider, the Greg Allman story from 2014, an unfinished work. Second camera assistant Sarah Jones was killed and several crew members were injured on February 20th, 2014, when they attempted to shoot a scene with a hospital bed on an active railroad trestle at a location outside of Savannah, Georgia. The railroad company responsible for the tracks has claimed that the production crew did not have permission to film there. 1864 from 2015. During filming of the battles of the series, 18 extras collapsed due to wearing large woolen winter coats in the middle of summer, where temperatures reached 43 degrees Celsius. Dropped from 2015. During the shooting of the French reality TV series on March 9th, 2 helicopters collided, killing 10 people. The helicopters were reported to be heading to a gorge in northwestern Argentina for the French broadcaster TF1. 8 French passengers and the chopper's 2 Argentinian pilots died in the mid-air crash near the town of Villa Castelli in La Rioja province. Argentina's state news agency Telem reported, citing the local authorities. The dead included the famed sailor Florence Artaud, who in 1990 broke the record for crossing the North Atlantic alone, the swimmer Camille Muffat, who won 3 medals at the 2012 Olympics in London, and boxer Alexis Vestine, who won a bronze medal at the 2008 Olympics in Beijing. IP Man 3 from 2015. While filming a fight scene, Donnie Yen accidentally fractured Mike Tyson's left index finger. Point Break from 2015. Australian surfer Laurie Towner, who was Luke Bracey's stunt double, broke his jaw and suffered other wounds while filming the surfing scene in Tejupos in mid-September 2014. Spectre from 2015. In February, while shooting a fight scene, Daniel Craig sprained his knee. He returned to work within days. Star Wars: The Force Awakens from 2015. On June 12, 2014, Harrison Ford fractured a bone in his leg while filming at Pinewood Studios after a hydraulic door fell on him. and was subsequently taken to a hospital to receive treatment. Filming was initially expected to continue as planned as Ford received treatment, though it was later revealed that production was suspended for 2 weeks to accommodate Ford's injury. Ford's son, Ben, released details on his father's injury, saying that his ankle will likely need a plate and screws, and that filming could be altered slightly with the crew needing to shoot Ford from the waist up for a short time until he recovered. Director J.J. Abrams also injured his back while helping lift the hydraulic door off of Ford's leg. Oh my gosh. Mania from 2016. A light aircraft crashed during filming of the Tom Cruise drug war thriller in Medellin, Colombia. Experienced stunt pilot Alan D. Perwin and Venezuelan co-pilot Carlos Burrell were both killed. A third person on board the aircraft survived. Silence from 2016. On January 30th, 2015, a brick and wood house on the film set in Taiwan suddenly collapsed on 3 construction workers who had been reinforcing the structure. One of the workers, Chen Yu Lung, was pronounced dead in the hospital while the other 2 sustained head and leg injuries. Resident Evil, the final chapter from 2017. Stunt double Olivia Jackson was severely injured in a motorcycle accident on set in South Africa, September 2015, leaving her in a medically induced coma for 2 weeks. During a high-speed motorcycle chase, she collided with a camera arm. Among Jackson's injuries were cerebral trauma, a crushed and degloved face, a severed artery in her neck, a paralyzed arm, several broken ribs, a shattered scapula, a broken clavicle, torn fingers with a thumb that needed to be amputated, and 5 nerves torn out of her spinal cord. Jackson announced in December of 2015 that her paralyzed left arm will need to be amputated. Days after Jackson's accident, crew member Ricardo Cornelius was crushed to death by a Hummer H1 that slid off a Hummer H1 that slid off a platform that he was operating. Oh my God. Star Wars Episode 8 coming out in 2017. In September of 2015, an eyewitness reported that Mark Hamill slipped while climbing Skellig Michael, but was safely caught by a guide from the Irish Office of Public Works. However, Hamill later tweeted in response to the report, stating that the story was fabricated and that he was not injured. Oh my goodness. Well, my time's up for this. Hope you enjoyed all those little clips and videos of film accidents from movies and TVs, because I really enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.